They've been talking about it for years. Cobo Center, that is. Should they expand? Should they tear it down and just start all over? Well, they've got a plan. They're going to reuse the space and completely reinvent themselves, starting now. How many times have you walked these very halls for the auto show, the boat show, Autorama? Well, take a good long last look because things are changing and they're in the works.
This investment in a competitive Cobo Center is an investment in a competitive Detroit.
We have 4 years of construction trade work ahead of us. That's about 1,200 new jobs.
Making Cobo a competitive site for major conventions and meetings will benefit companies in some of the region's most critical areas.
And it'll drive jobs and tax revenue to our region and be a boom for the entire state.
So everything's getting a new facelift, right down to Cobo Catering. They've got these fancy, new, high-tech, brought up-to-date catering tables. John, Centerplate is the catering company for Cobo, and you're already seeing some of the effects of the reinvention.
Yes, ma'am. We're actually, Centerplate has bought all new tables and serving equipment so that it's not your father's Cobo Hall.
And you are the one that carved this.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
understand. And this is gorgeous. This is just fabulous.
Well, thank you very much.
Lots of great opportunities to display your masterpieces on now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, something different that most people don't see. You don't get this everywhere you go. Kind of sets Cobo apart.
My fellow authority members and I are honored to be here on this historic morning, representing a tremendous team of people who've put in many long hours to get us to this point. We set out to return Cobo to the status it once enjoyed as one of the premier meeting and convention centers in the world. But I've always heard, and people have always told me, that a pitch is worth 1,000 words. So we'd like for you to judge for yourself.
Starting in 2011 and concluding in 2014, Cobo Center will undergo a transformation to serve the needs of its global customers and drive the economy of Metro Detroit. Cobo Center will become more accessible, more spacious, and more efficient in its use of space. It will take advantage of its anchor position on an international border and as a showpiece of a vibrant downtown. From the exterior, the changes to Cobo Center will be striking. Along the river, around Cobo Arena, and along the main facade, glass, light, and openness will bring the city into Cobo as never before. Multiple new entrances, increased parking, and improved traffic flow will enhance the visitor experience. And everyone will pause to admire the most striking addition to Cobo's exterior, a massive, high-tech digital video grid that will promote events and excitement while adding a signature element to Detroit's downtown skyline. But it's what's happening inside Cobo that's even more exciting. The main concourse will be opened up to improve interior traffic flow, while a new food court is already drawing rave reviews. Most significantly, a facility that never had a unique, definitive focal point now will, in the form of a new 3-story atrium opening onto the Detroit River. This new space connects Cobo to the riverfront, connects the existing concourse level to the lower level convention hall, and enables one of the other major reinventions of Cobo Center's existing footprint. Cobo Arena, once one of Detroit's premier sports and entertainment venues, is finding a new life as part of Cobo Center's transformation. In its new form, it will become the region's premier banquet and event space, complete with a hydraulic lift stage to allow for dramatic vehicle introductions rising from the floor below. Downtown Detroit is the backdrop through a giant glass wall and terrace. The glass-enclosed pre-function space to the south offers panoramic views of both the Detroit River and our international neighbors in Windsor, Ontario. On the lower level, additional meeting and breakout rooms will support a variety of events, providing convention and event organizers with new, exciting options for their attendees. On the other side of the new atrium, existing meeting and conference areas are also being reinvented to meet the needs of today's event planners and their guests for more flexible and efficient spaces. Walls are becoming windows, celebrating Detroit's historic relationship with its river and its key position on an international border. This redesign offers new options for pre-function activities in a dramatic environment. And the rooms themselves are being renovated to meet the needs of today's digital and connected attendee for flexible and effective work and meeting spaces. The new atrium also provides Cobo Center with something it never had before, a new entrance and traffic flow that not only brings in the riverfront, but also creates a natural flow into the lower level exhibition spaces that have been an afterthought for convention planners for decades. The reinvention of this existing space has the effect of adding nearly 100,000 square feet of easily accessible prime show floor space to any major event, plus the availability of the new banquet and meeting facility across the atrium. When combined with the additional 25,000 square feet of new show floor on the first level, Cobo Center has the capability to host most of the world's largest conventions. Larger, more efficient, more effective, more responsive. The new Cobo Center, more than you ever imagined.
Well, there's a huge turnout and a lot of notable people here, and we're going to find out what a few of them have to say about this next stage of Detroit.
What this does is really protect our trademark and shows the rest of the world that if you're talking about an auto show and you're talking about the auto industry, you got to come to Cobo Hall.
It's going to improve immensely the functionality, the flexibility, the serviceability of the facility.
I think it's very exciting because you look at this, it's a complete reinvention of Cobo Hall and Cobo Arena. The entire package together gets you excited about what can happen here in downtown Detroit.
It's a whole new ballgame. Now we're going to be as competitive, if not more, with some of these second and some of these first-tier cities.
Anytime there's a convention or something in town, we have people working full-time and even other people coming in working overtime.
As a region, it's something that we need, and we fully support it.
And now that we have the strategic plan in place, the funding is in place, we have a great authority that worked cohesively focused on the mission of getting the job done, and now we're just ready to move ahead and finalize the construction phase so that by the end of the next 3 years, we've got a brand new facility for people to come take part in.
It's going to kind of light up the sky over Detroit and say, world, here we are, we're waiting for you, come on in and see us.
The reinvention of Cobo Center is so worthwhile because besides the fact that downtown Detroit's going to get a brand new facelift, what it does is it helps spread the excitement and pride of being from Metro Detroit like wildfire.